I'm Janine Edwards with Dallas Cowboys reporter Todd Archer for ESPN.com's NFL Nation. And Todd, we just heard from Jerry Jones and Jason Garrett. And Garrett is in the final year of his contract. What are your thoughts on what Jones had to say about this not being a make or break year for Garrett?
It's easy to say that and here in the end of July when they haven't played a game yet, but you know, he's out of contract. Jerry has been patient with Jason Garrett. He wants Jason Garrett to be his Tom Landry, so to speak. But this is a franchise that has to win, and they haven't been to the playoffs since 2009. 3 straight 8-8 seasons. I think Jason Garrett knows he has to win. Do the Cowboys have a team that's equipped to win? A lot of questions on defense, some questions on offense, and a hard schedule. Jason Garrett has to win this year to be back, but you know, Jerry's giving him the wiggle room right now, and that's what training camp's for.
Yeah, it certainly sounded that way in listening to his comments. Well, one of the ways that they are looking to improve is by trying to prevent as many injuries as they can. And it's sort of an innovative approach this year by the Cowboys in the way they've changed their workouts, their strength and conditioning program. And we heard Jason Garrett explaining to us why he actually canceled what used to be mandatory conditioning tests. What your thoughts on that?
Called it a recipe for disaster. And that was an interesting for a football coach to say a conditioning test was a recipe for disaster. Yeah. But the Cowboys have been beset by injuries the last few years, losing guys like Sean Lee for large stretches of the season, and they want to do everything they can to avoid losing their star players, especially on a team that doesn't have many guys left. Mm-hmm. So, you know, they've changed how they stretch. They've changed how they stretch after practices. They ran a conditioning test, I guess, evidently against Jason Garrett's will, back in Valley Ranch before they flew out to California. The players out here, they won't, in practice, they won't go against each other, offense, defense, the first few days. They're doing everything they can to minimize injuries because they know how this team's been ripped apart by them the last 2 seasons.
And one guy, of course, coming back from injury is Tony Romo, and he'll be on the field for the Cowboys' first practice on Thursday. That's it for now from Oxnard. For more, log on to ESPN.com's NFL Nation.